Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl's top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, and them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector, and me I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. As you guys can see in the title and the thumbnail, rather, exclusive interview for you guys. Someone has done great for Ryan LFC throughout in high school time, playing at Excelsior, coach, lead us to a Coles championship, not only once, not only twice, 3 times. All right, so he has done great at Excelsior. And one of the first, coach to look for me and tell me, say, yo, you're not going to play Manning Cup, you're not ready yet, you're not doing a schoolwork, And me say to him, say, coach, why you say so? I say, yo, you're not doing a schoolwork and thing. And I tell you, summer 2011, I want to drop out of my eye. Didn't get 4 subject out of 45. And him say, Rima, man, I tell you, say, you're not going to play Manning Cup. So, I don't know. Something about Coach Riley, Coach Karoum, Coach Aliman. I don't know if they were ahead at them time, but trust me, like, they were definitely in our head to tell us what is going on. But without further ado, I want to bring on the top coach for me, has done so much. I think, in my opinion, I don't think him get a fair chance at Excelsior High School. We don't have a whole heap of politics and thing. I can say that with my glasses off. All right? So we need to put some more respect on Coach Riley. Coach Riley, good evening. Welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, man. Good evening, man. Welcome. Give thanks. Give thanks for the invite.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming, Coach, man. It's a pleasure, to have you on the platform. Really appreciate that, man.
Most definitely, man. And that's the work that I see you doing,
Trust me, man. Trust me. Yeah. Appreciate you coming, man. But, Coach, tell us a little bit of your early life. Grew up in Jamaica.
Well, you don't know, I grew up in Arlington town. You understand? Yeah. The garrison. So, it's all about going to school and, go to church and play football at school, play football at on a galley, Dunoon, yes, and Lucas. Yeah, so grew up. Climb mango tree, pick arm and all them things they would do. Grew up, skate and them things, they fly kite. Grew up like some real youth in the 80s there. 70s, 80s. Somebody, you understand? That kind of growth that grew up at the garrison.
Okay, so how many brothers and sisters you grew up in the same household?
Well, me have 4 brothers and 4 sisters.
Okay.
9 of us,
9 of us.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But
I'm my father at number 8 still,
Oh, your father at number 8?
Yeah.
Okay. Great to know that, but so which school you attend, though, coach, from a tender age coming up?
I went to Wilbert Stewart Basic School and then went to Galley Basic School, then Wellington Town Primary, and then Excelsior High School.
Okay, so all your brothers went to Excelsior High School?
I would say 4 of us.
Okay.
3 of my brothers. One of my brothers didn't go to Excelsior. He went to Oberlin High School. My bigger brother, he went to Oberlin.
Okay. So what do you play? What do you play growing up? You play soccer?
Yeah, I play football, man, at all levels, at youth level, man. Play at the primary school level. Went and play for all primary. And coached by Latimore. Yeah. And played church league, played national league when I just leave high school. A matter of fact, major league. Them time I never have no national league. Major league was a big league. Was at Santos, left Excelsior and play Colts at Excelsior, play Pepsi, Colts, didn't play Manning Cup. Because I was at what, age 15, graduated from Excelsior at age 16. Didn't repeat fifth farm to go play Manning Cup. And so I went on, leave school, went to play for Santos, son, coached by Vernon Bell. Yeah, Santos. Played center half. I played all position as a player. Because when I was at Excelsior my final year in Colts, I played center forward. But then after the season I went to Santos, I played center half.
Okay.
And so I played everywhere on the field except in the goal, except your position. I didn't play in the goal in competitive football, but I played every other position in
Okay.
competitive football.
Okay. So coach, so I know your brother you one of your brother them when I was attending Excelsior, I'm coach Pepsi, and I think my last year at school or my last 2 year, your brother usual coach Woolmans, track and field, and then you I think the last 2 year in coach. Last 2 year for me leaving Excelsior. So so you guys come from a sports background. All of you brothers play football.
Yeah, man, all of us play football. And I did some track and field too,
For
Yeah.
Excelsior?
Yeah, man, a little long jump for Excelsior, man, and run and them thing, man. Oh, yes, man. Wally
Yeah.
pass speed. Wally pass speed, man. But at Excelsior, in those games, we didn't have any coach, track and field coach at that point. So you don't know, never really matriculate in that aspect. They were more focused on football. So yeah. Yeah, but we came up playing, everybody in the family played football at some competitive level. You understand? So it's a football family,
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
So leaving Excelsior at the age of 16, I say you went and play for Santos
Yeah, man.
after you leave school. So after you leave Excelsior, you're 16 at the time. I leave high school when me at 19. I leave
Yeah.
Manning Cup, so times has changed. But when leaving Excelsior, what has changed for you? What next you do? Went to college or you just play?
No, man. No, man. I done the education, man, as classroom, man. Went on to do work,
Yeah.
Work at CM Associates. You understand? Started out 9 to 5 after that. And the school
Okay.
system was frustrating, yeah, man. To be honest, when going to school, yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I go back in the school system and try and change certain things.
Yeah.
Because when we are youth and we are go to school and we can play football, teachers them used to fight against ball. I tell you, say them now sign you up for CXCs if you not come off of the team and all them things. You understand? They
Yeah.
never really, them never really.
Even with that support.
No, there wasn't any support.
Mm.
Teachers at Excelsior at them time not support the ball. I'm not afraid for talk. They
Mm.
not support ball. Yeah, ball them fight against you.
Mm.
You understand? And them no understand. Say, everybody got on doctor and everybody got on lawyer and everybody I got in the book. You got people who got to be professional footballers, professional athletes. We got to earn way more money than what them are earning at the classroom. So them for us to respect the youth them who have talent and just make sure so them will learn. As long as them will learn, don't pressure the youth them. And every youth will be an A student in the book. You
Yeah.
understand? So for us, for me personally, when we reach fifth form and I graduate, yeah, the coach wanted me to come and play Manning Cup, but the teacher them frustrate me, man. I don't want to go back on no more school, man. I told
Good.
them, show you respect them. You don't
Yeah.
want to be disrespectful, because you don't grow up in a family where you respect Ella. But I look on it today now. I see why enough of the youth them are this to teacher them, because teacher them have more understanding that say it's not everybody are gonna be a doctor and
Brilliant.
everybody are gonna be a lawyer. Some man are gonna just be a footballer. So
Mm.
don't fight the youth. If him naturally can play football, support the youth and see how best you can help them. You
Mm.
understand? Yes, that's some you look on it. So
Okay.
we never go back to school. We never repeat fifth farm because them time never have sixth farm. You understand? See, I never want to repeat no fifth farm. So I just move on. Subjects I'm getting at school, I just go get a job and start work. You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah, and at that time I was also a DJ. I started my DJ career. So them time I just start play some parties and them things there. So it was like moving on.
Okay. But
Mm.
coach, it's so funny that when me I go school, you always a pressure me. Me know at the time, but as me say, I wasn't one of them brilliant one day at school, right? But I always love the football. Right now, sometimes it's hard when me tell my son, say, yo, bro, you need to beat your book, bro. Like, you have to have the balance. Me even buy him the football boost this summer because I tell him, say, yo, bro, you need to do better in school before you get a football boost. When me I go to school, coach, me not like coach. Like, only you usually pressure me to do my schoolwork, and it was good.
Yeah, man.
Because,
Yeah, man.
because you have the balance. And remember one time when the wind cools and you keep always, what I really love about you and Aliman and Coach Karumi, it's not about football for Uno. It's about make us better. Not for just want to win Manning Cup, but a better overall. If you know that when you leave school, you're a better person. And remember, when the wind cools, couple weeks after you come and say, you remember man, you know, saying I learn nothing in a class, and it was true. What make you guys? Cause most of the time, you guys coaching at Excelsior, like when you can tell what I say, like when I was either on the time.
No, to be honest, when I was going to school, you never really hear about scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
Them thing there. You never and there was scholarships. You understand? So the only time I hear about scholarship is when a man say, yo, where is my man there? And him say, yo, you know, same going up on scholarship. Say scholarship. It wasn't taught to the youth. It wasn't guided by teachers or by the administrations of the educational systems to tell youths that you can use sports to get a scholarship and use the sport to get an education. See? They never used to tell them that. They never used to tell you that. We never know about that. See? So when I return to this education system, to the coaching, I meet you like you and see the potential of a goalkeeper you are. I have to try push you if you strike the balance to gain something in the
Education.
classroom.
Yeah.
Yes. Because the football alone now go do it. You have to do some schoolwork so that you can balance the thing to a levels where you can get something out of it. You understand? So we
Yeah.
now go encourage you to just focus on the ball and train and train and train, and then you're not really going out not run the next part there on like at first you're a student.
Yeah.
You understand? Student athlete, but then we now go say you're supposed to get an A. You understand? But
At least we show the effort.
at least let me see say you get some you got the class and I get work done and I meet the basic
Yeah.
requirement for represent the school.
Yeah.
You understand? Which is low, but you have to make sure say at least that
Yeah.
you achieve. You
Bro, I mean, I
understand?
like coach that the first year they when me for play Manning Cup, like I has never cried so in my life, Bridget. And I decide to tell myself, say, I wasn't the greatest in class, but I make sure that I go at every single class and I make sure that, listen, I have to pass 4 subject over 45. I start
Yeah,
the homework
yeah,
because I really love it and I don't want to miss out on the next year out of my career at Excelsior not playing Manning Cup. And one of the most troubling things when we went down at Charlie Smith and we play Charlie and all of the people they must say, yo, oh you know the out there. And that kind of give me a feelings that yo, me no want to miss it back again. So
yeah.
all of them time there where only just punish me so only now gonna make me play. I only never make me play. Me can remember one Saturday morning me in a full white I go home when grades for when in a call out the grades and say, yo, Rima man, you know play. And at the time we never have a goalie, you know. But when I really go say listen go call Joe man for the summer brother like me say, wow. That at the turning point in my time at Excelsior where me really, really say, yo, me go take up a book and just because of football.
Yeah. So there's know that was something positive came out of it, and that is why we really put emphasis on it because then at that time it wasn't like you were 19 or 18. You
Yeah.
were young, you were 16. So I have to make sure say you do that thing there. You understand? Strike the balance there. You understand? You have more time. So next year, come again. So give
Yeah.
you that chance if take it serious and watch it from the sideline and make you realize, say, hold on, you know, say, just because me not do no schoolwork, why me not out there? So you have to go in a classroom, you understand?
Yeah.
And go to class and pay attention and learn. You see me? I see it, you have your own thing now, you're an entrepreneur, you understand? You're officially a streamer, so it work out.
Definitely, definitely, and a lot of experience from playing at school and stuff. But coach, what brought you in coaching? Because as I said, you didn't went on and further your career in football because you're very good at DJ, very good at a lot of different stuff. But what led you that? Listen, I want to further my career, go back in the sports, give back to my school.
All right.
What start for you coaching?
I started out in our community where in Wellington Town, Burger Gully. Started out organizing a football team for competition, JPS colleague. JPS started a league in a community, Rockfort, and started out playing and coaching that team. And we got to the finals. We won one couple of prizes. We went to the final. We didn't win the finals though.
Yeah.
But that's where we started out. And then when my son Andre started going to Excelsior, when he was playing Pepsi, I started going to his training session and watching him and just being over Excelsior, watching him in the evenings. One day, Aleman looked at me and he said, my coach Money Cup team, and he was leaving to go somewhere, and him say, if me can go and look on the youth, them, go and get an eye on him, go away and come back, and then somehow the conversation continue, and I make him know, say, I do coaching too, And him say, yeah, we are serious, for come in, man. I'm see you there every day, and I just say there. And then we steady, and we 1 year now, 2008, they didn't have a Coles team. I think Statius, the Coles coach, Statius the rest.
Yeah.
He wasn't coaching the team and brought in Boris Johnson to coach a team, and Boris said to me, say, Riley, come, let me coach a team, man. So me and Boris started to coach a Coles team. And then that season ended, and Boris decided, say, can't bother this, and him left. And Boris left now. I had the team. So that's why I started coaching the Coles team. And then that particular season, 2009, we actually won. You understand? And then the next year, we defended our championship and our title, and we won again. You understand? So, yeah.
So coach, say the first time, because become Excelsior and say I come to Excelsior 2009. That's the first championship team you led, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Say since me that Excelsior different from Coach Boris Johnson who coach me, but Coach Aleman and Coach Karuami, three of you guys, I come to Excelsior and see. But you telling me that he has never really coached at a high level, but just in a community team. But 98% of the time, me at Excelsior, whether I'm playing Coles or I'm playing Manning Cup, you are the one who prepare us. Aleman is just more the overseer and thing. But you are the one, and Coach Karume always on the ground prepare, especially you 2009, your first team. What's so special about that first year you win Coles though, coach?
Well, to be honest, I've always been around great coaches, I mean, you talk about a Vernon Bell, you talk about a Carty, you talk about Chicken Mason, you talk about always around some great coaches, you understand? Betty, them man they can coach. And as a player, I always pay attention in training. For most of the teams that I played on, I was either the captain or the vice captain. That's how responsible we were in terms of learning, and the coaches saw what we capable of doing. So I learned a lot from the coaches while being a player. You understand? And just that experience, observation, you understand, and learning, and yeah, it just naturally I have a knack for teaching, you understand, and coaching is also teaching. So just I say, just do it the way how we were taught by just observing, you understand? And then we did a few coaching courses and got a little qualifications, and then it just work out that way. So it's just that what we learned over time, we impart it. I'll just find a way how to impart it so that the players can
Understand.
grasp and understand it. And then we'll build on it and learn and how to deal with it and how to do it. And it worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, coach, go back at Excelsior, right? Because most of the time we know that Excelsior, the first time, in the dressing room, I should say in the classroom, that's where we are with dinner, with food, everything. But I have a thing named Blackboard. I has never went to Anick Garden or Boystone or any other football team and get Blackboard work and stuff. How you come about teaching us on Blackboard, especially most of the time is mostly Blackboard work and stuff.
Yeah, because it's just as I said, is you have to create a way how you're gonna teach the players them what you want them to do. And the more they see it, is the more they're gonna learn. So sometimes you have to go into a classroom and do a Blackboard session and try and explain it to the players them. You understand? And once you know exactly what you're trying to achieve, then you can put it on the blackboard, because remember, you're students and the students have teachers who use the blackboard, and some persons learn by looking. You understand? Some people learn by listening. So the blackboard is very important in a case for persons who learn by just looking and you explaining how it's done. You will find some persons learn that way, and some will learn by going out on the field actually and doing it on the field. So you have to create an environment where everybody can learn from it in some way or the other. You understand? And the more the players see it, is the more it will resonate. So the blackboard, then out on the field, and then in conversations, it worked that way, because then you keep teaching it. So then once the players are focused on what you're doing, once you get their attention, they will learn. Understand? So just that you have to always keep it in a way where you have their attention, because you don't want the players to be, if you don't want to lose them. You understand? Because then they won't be learning. They'll be just wanting up and done, no coach, man. But you have to find a way how to keep their attention span and have them learn from what you're trying to do and trying to achieve.
And the blackboard work, it never be a time where we sit down in there for 3-4 hours. It's
No.
always short and spicy.
Yeah.
And I really like that, because he even come out right now and analyze the Reggae Boyz team. Like, I know where you're supposed to pick up position as a goalkeeper, as a left back, as a right back, as a centre back, because these are things that I grasp from a tender age, from playing in Manning Cup, playing calls for Excelsior. As I say, I never went to no other football team where I get blackboard work. And that's why I know it's very important. Cause, even when I just start out still, so my time I drop asleep, and I remember I say, Rima boy, you love sleep, so I chew a water backer or a black the what thing your name? The dust off of me and say, don't give me 50 push-up, man. You sleep too much. That like, because where I'm coming from, boy, so I never get that. You understand? So
Yeah.
it's like it were new to me, but after a time I start to grasp it, I really like it. And many of our players them understand what do you guys want from us before we even go on the pitch. So that's why it's more easy. So when I say counter pressing right now, people are telling me about counter pressing. I know counter pressing long time from 2009, 2008. You understand? I know 4-3-3 because that's the way we play. We play with 2 winger and a centre forward, and also the holding midfielder. What you guys want from the holding midfielder is to make sure that you never out of position. So you shield in the back 4, you going to shield the left and the right back at all time, going forward, anchor. So me get that little thing there from Excelsior and it never leave me. You understand? Jurgen Press. Me know that from you guys talking about Borussia Dortmund and all of these things, coaching at Excelsior and stuff. But coach, I want to ask you a serious question. All right. As a player, you coach your son, Riley. That's your son. I know sometime when as a parents, especially if you are a pastor or a principal, you want your son to be perfect. Is it sometimes I feel like, I think you go so hard on your son. My time at Excelsior, you coaching or you coaching the Manning Cup team, you always in him back. Where you want him? At the time, I always say, like, come like Riley don't really like him, son. Him always put him under a lot of pressure. I know it's kind of so now way still, but as a player, observation and all of them stuff there, I always think you give your son a hard time. I don't know because you are the coach or,
Yeah, man, him have to go through the hardest time. Cause guess I know, me mark myself hard too.
Yeah.
So the quality and the standard of player where I look from the players. You understand? Him is none different than other players. There's a standard where I try to achieve, and with the time that we have to try to get you to get to that standard. You understand? Some people might get there quicker, some people might get there a little slower than some. So the whole focus is to get there. It's not individual to him still, but because where he's coming from and where we're trying to get him, I have to push him. You understand? And him have to understand, say, you're under pressure.
Yeah.
You're under pressure because if me in a pressure you, somebody else got pressure you.
Yeah.
Somebody else got pressure you. You understand? So we make sure put on the pressure upon him. So that means him get used to it and try to achieve, and then because we not kill him. He make a mistake, I saw it go still, but at the same time, we still try to get him not to make a mistake. You understand? But that's how it go.
Fair enough. At no point did as a coach at Excelsior you feel a pressure to enough coach them no want coach him son. A lot of people think it, but at any given time coaching at Excelsior you have any pressure to play your son. Because I always think you very hard.
No. To be honest, no. No pressure to play him. I mean, remember, the team pick itself,
Yeah.
Remember, if you're not playing the ball, you just can't play, Nah, go play, The team pick itself, Everybody on the team can tell you who supposed to play, Because everybody not training. You understand?
True.
Only thing say the coach decision is final. But the players know who fair play and who not fair play. You understand? Because everybody in the training, a man know who are pulling weight from who not pulling weight. A man know who I help the team from who not help the team. So everybody know who fair play within the nucleus of the team. The players them know who fair start. Regular, who, if you remember when we always like say, tell the players them to pick our 11. 9 out of 10 time, the 11 where the players them picking, like on a piece of paper and we get back the paper, 9 out of 10 time, the same 11, You forget.
Yeah, for true.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 time when we said to the players them, all right, pick the 11. Write your 11 on a paper. I know like the man them are corresponding to each other. Just like in our examination.
Yeah.
And then we write the 11. The same 9 out of 10 time are the same 11. Everybody have the same person on it. Man all write all 11 and now put himself in the starting 11. I know he's not supposed to start. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Him know who fear start over in the position. Because him know. Him watch training, him see the squad games, them practice games, him know. You understand? So the team pick itself. I would do put on the training and pile on the training pound and who manage the training and go through the training matriculate and will come out as the ones who are going to play. But outside of that, the coach, that's the work, pick the team pick itself.
My time at Excelsior, no matter who star player, you could have be the biggest star player. You guys willing to play without on a key player.
Yeah, man, discipline. Because, I mean, we have, as I said earlier, we're not just a create players, we have create man who, for the society, you understand, for a greater good. So at some point, you have to understand that there are laws and rules and everywhere you go. So if we have a team or we are coach a team, we have to make each player understand the importance of the rules of the team. You understand? And the rules of the school. So if you break the rules of the team and the rules of the school, you have to pay the penalty. Just like after you leave school and you go out in the outside world, if you break the rules and the laws of the country, you have to face a penalty if you get caught. You understand? So it's just a harsh reality. And you have to teach it amongst you as players in the football team. So once you teach it now, then you to understand, say, and like say, you know, like him or, you know, it's just our rules. And the game itself have rules. And if you break the rules on the field, the referee I go blow the whistle. You understand? And you get penalized by a yellow card or a red card or something, depends on the offense. You understand? So we always I try to make you understand that the sport and life itself have lines, you understand? And it have rules and regulations, and you have to abide by it. Yeah? That's how it go.
Okay. So coach, 2009, winning the first Coles title at Excelsior. What's so special about that team, your coach?
Well, that team, not really special, just that the players put in work. I mean, it was my first title. Or just that the man them put in the work, who put in a whoop of work. They were inspired, youths were motivated to play. And it was a great season. Didn't lose a game that season.
Yeah.
Yes, and now didn't lose a game. 2 years, we played 2 years and we didn't lose a game. Ja maybe about three games within 2 years. But that entire season, we didn't lose a game. We draw games, but we didn't lose any games. And so the first game we went down by Tivoli. And we beat Tivoli 6 to get Tivoli. Down at Tivoli.
I remember I saved a penalty in that game, man.
Yeah.
He say, Rima boy, stop run, put the man them thing that break it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Which game that same year we play a game out of Bullby? Which team that we play out of? Is it Donald Quarry?
Yeah, Donald Quarry. That was the second game that we played.
Yeah. I can't remember the game they sit on the bench, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a few games I sit on the bench still not coach. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had other goalkeepers, and then for you know, sometime you used to get yourself in some trouble. So we decided to say, because you and the next man close in terms of ability, you give the next man a run to so that they can sit down on the bench and see him out there. You understand?
Never like that yet still coach. Never like sit down on the bench.
I say, come on. Part of the game. Because as I said, for me as a coach, you know, the players on the bench is under more pressure than the players on the field, you know.
Always.
If you can come off of the bench and make a change to the game, add something to the game, it don't make no sense to step on the bench. You on the bench is not to warm the bench and count nearly up on the bench. You must be in the game and watch the game, and you must can see how you can impact the game. So if me as a coach say, all right, warm up, you're supposed to be ready because you're in the game and I watch the game. So you say, what? I go on with the game and you see how you can go up on the field and make a difference. You understand? So if you can come off of the bench and make a difference, you know, make the sense of the on the bench. Make you empty the bench. Keep the bench empty then. Make the 11 out there play.
That's what you guys always do, man.
So me look for it.
No baggage. Coach now bring
Nah.
the baggage, boy. Yeah. But coach, you win your first striker, you know what silverware feel. You went on,
Two title win that year, you know, win the Colts and win the All Island.
yeah, we win. Out of you win the All Island. You know, so the other day, me I show the people them the picture.
Yeah.
We win the All Island out of you. How we beat Manu?
Yeah, Manuel College, yeah.
Yeah, I can't forget that game, there, man.
We beat
Play
we beat
like
we beat Bridgeport in the
put my
finals.
final up a champion.
Yeah, we played them in the second round. We played them in the second round over Excelsior. And that game draw. That was one of the games that we draw that season. And
You
then
know which game one of the best game we play?
which game that?
Over Spanish Town. You remember that game there?
Yeah, Spanish Town and yeah.
Like that game there was a very good game, man.
The game was a tough game. Well, all right game still. But I think
Yeah.
the best game we played was the finals though.
Bridgeport.
Against Bridgeport, because Bridgeport that season
Bring a whole for the Manning Cup.
lost the Manning Cup to Georges and brought down like about 5 or 6 man from Manning Cup to the Colts team. You understand?
Filth pot.
Yeah, man, a big side them have, man. They didn't make not one substitution at that finals, you know. 11 players start and the same 11 ended the game. You understand? And that side was a big side.
Goalkeeper tall like so.
Yeah, man, goalkeeper can stand up and touch a crossbar, man. The man spread him on them, man. There's a little space left in the goal, man.
Eh,
Yeah, man. Cornell McKen, man.
yeah. Puga.
Yeah, man. So that game was one of the best game we played because, to me, for the season, that game was the best game that we played. You understand? We held the defense. They couldn't break our defense. And we catch them on the runner play.
I think the goalie kick out the ball and Buga just one time back.
No, man. It was a couple passes made and Booger was on the left hand side of him. End up bring it on him right foot because he's a right sided player. And he does give it him all. Kick it past the
Coach,
keeper.
in my opinion, still any game when me make a save, you know, I always think say that a brilliant game. You know. I remember the Spanish Town game that was so close, man, and the place was outside with the kids. Them problem when we beat them after, like at the second time we beat them in a Manning Cup and it nearly caused big fight over there. Yeah, so that game there over Spanish Town, can I remember? Make some
Steve came off the bench and scored.
Yeah. Yeah. But so coach, winning the Coles 2009, the other year, you win the Coles again and beat me again, back to back. For God know. Oh, you know so funny, coach. You know, so win Coles for last. We win 5 Coles for last 6 years. So win it 2009, we win it 2010, 11, 12.
2007 too.
2000 from 2 to 7, 9,
10,
11, 10,
10
12.
and 11.
Yeah, 5 years. That's why I'm saying we never win the Manning Cup, Virgin. We should have win the Manning Cup, but we're going to get there. Going to get there. But who was the coach at the time? Cassius at the time win that Coles, right?
2007, yeah.
2007. Okay. And we win the Walker Cup 2008. You were a part of that team?
No.
Yeah.
No. 2008. Yes, that was the first year. As I said, we were a part
with Jeff
of
and Benjamin and
yeah, man. That was the first year I was a part of it. That was when Boris and I started coaching the Colts team. And yeah, 2008. Yeah.
So yeah, we do great when it come on to Coles, but coach, you know, many semi-final of the Manning Cup and the Walker Cup at Excelsior. What do you think? Because I always think still no coach. If we play Manning Cup every summer, we win it, you know. Excelsior, you know.
Well, and I really that, is a whole heap of different factors, You understand? It's a whole heap of different factors. A whole heap of factors where, because those players, it's not all of those players staying at the school and play. You understand? Because some of those players at fifth farm, some of them in fifth farm and I play calls. You understand? Some of them no really get subjects to move on, and them time they never have no sixth farm at Excelsior either. So some of the man them move on and gone. Some of them never really make the transition to the Manning Cup level. Them call Manning Cup training and them just now matriculate. You understand? So it's a thing. It's a transition. The transition is a problem from under 16 to the under 19. You get me? But it could have gone any other way, because then it could go the same way how you have said. Knowing so we win so much under 16, we could win Manning Cup too. But it's not so easy. Not so simple, because then you have other teams who actually do heavy recruiting. You understand? They're not doing heavy recruiting at under 16 level, but them do heavy recruiting at under 19 level. So it's a total different ball game when they reach a Manning Cup now. The same man they may have play against, so you play against under 16. You understand? You play against some more football club now. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's a whole heap of different thing to it.
Yeah. But I remember this game that we play against JC 2013.
Which one? Constant Spring?
Constant Spring, we lost the semi-final. You remember that game? When Colorado missed the penalty in a dime 1 minute for sending it to the final.
You mean the Walker Cup final? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Walker Cup finals. Went to Walker Cup final. Beat JC for the Walker Cup finals.
No, man. I talk about 2013. 2013, yeah. We JC beat us, went to this final in the Walker Cup. I'm talking about. Yes, JC man.
In a stadium?
No. Up a spring. Them defeat us on penalty shootout. When Murray missed the penalty, man, of it, 90 minutes when Riley, he lit down Brian in the box. You remember that game there? And the night before, Jan Alleman tell us, say, yo, we're going to get a penalty. And your son are going to give us the penalty. You remember that? That Friday night, man?
I don't remember that game there. To be honest, I don't remember that game there.
Coach.
I don't remember that game there. Right?
And Alleman, so let me explain. So me try bring it back to memory. On Friday evening, with JC in the Walker Cup semi-final, right?
Yeah.
You and Alleman said to say, yo, we're gonna win that game here by 1-0. And the penalty we're gonna get, your son, he might play for JC that time. And Brian Jiver in the box.
Yeah.
The goal back down to Excelsior. Kicking down to Excelsior. Brian Jiver pick up the ball from midfield and drive go inside of the box. And here come your son Riley come. Kick him over. And Friday, Alleman said to us, I win the game 1-0 and Riley go kick it down. And give you a penalty. So strange. Brian weak heart. Every time I tell him say heart weak. Because he was our leading goal scorer for the entire season.
Yeah.
The man get bounced down and not say I kick him get kicked down now. Brian driven past him and Riley this one lick him in him back with him shoulder. The man went long.
Right? Yeah, but just I remember now. Yeah.
Constant Spring and Colorado Murray now the 9 more minutes, for saying we got the Walker Cup final. Remember, we go final, semi-final with the idol here, While a 2 final we forgot and either said to us say, yo, gentleman, you see where the man them a try do? The man them a try put the Walker Cup final and the Manning Cup final to play upon the same day in the
same day,
National
yeah.
Stadium. And I said to me, say, Rima, look at this. We can't afford this for me, you know. We are gonna mash up them party. You don't remember, coach?
Yeah.
Brian for come get up and kick the penalty. Further just come on. Not even. He was a penalty kicker for true, right through the summer, but he wasn't kicking good. Like every time him kick the penalty, either go close to the goalie or the goalie goes away there and it barely pass the goalie foot.
Yeah.
No man just come on, you know, and Ali man give the man the penalty. So the reason why I ask about that game there in a car, Lance, I tell you, say that game there, I get $10,000. 5 man get about 10,000 cause Lance said to say the man who play the best, they might get $10,000. And if we win, every man will get 20,000. But we end up lose, and because we all play so good, we all play JC that game there, for the miss the penalty. So when the game done, Ali man, the reason why I ask you because we never show no weakness yet as a coach, never ever. And when we ask manager or coach there, him say coach gone home, cry. Him left the field, him a cry, but him never met the player them see him a cry. I say, oh my days. The reason why my ask say, you know, what happened that night there with Ali man? Because we haven't seen him when since we lose the game, after the game.
Me don't know. You have to ask him.
Manager tell me say the man leave the Constant Spring. I tears him a cry like a baby, but he couldn't make the players see him a cry. So he end up going out, we never see him.
You have to ask him that still.
Coach, you remember that game there?
Yeah, man. I just remember the game, man. Yeah.
Brother, that goalie, that game they give me nightmare, brother. Like, no, even when I sleep. No, we really outplay them, coach. JC one of the luckiest school. Boxer get our goal line.
Yeah, on the goal line and kick it over the bar.
Kick it over the bar, brother.
Yeah.
Sometimes, every time I play against JC, I will beat them. Like, I don't know, something about that school away. But always I think say, yo, that school. Lucky, even when I tell Miguel Cole, him laugh.
We beat them a couple of times still, you know.
We beat them the wrong time, coach, man.
No, we beat them, same Colorado Murray, the year after that.
Yeah, Isha.
Yeah,
man, remember that?
We beat them in the walk-up semi-final.
Yeah, we went
to score a free kick from out of the 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we meet them in the walk-up, in the Manning Cup semi-final stadium and then beat in a stadium. The week after that.
Can't forget that game, the coach. Because I did that in my pot cover cheer for the team, man. Can't forget that. Can't forget them time, the coach. Trust me. Like, coming to Excelsior, coach, my life really, really changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like every day. Like every day I talk about it.
All right. That is something where I believe in. I believe we're supposed to can inspire people, you understand?
Yeah.
And the main fact say we could inspire you and today you can feel the inspiration there and speak about it is what we strive to do, you understand? Our lives must have some impact on others so that them can be inspired to do things and do positive things, you understand? So it's a good feeling knowing that you were inspired. You understand?
Just me like I always say, yo, gentleman, and have to be like satisfied, you know what I mean? Never go to no way for beg and all of them things. Like them things that as a youth leaving Rima coming to Excelsior, yo, kinda really change the way I think, the way I look upon life because, you know, you guys teach us so many. Like you guys were really preparing. You guys at the time, like it that sounds strange, you know what I mean? Like would I say yo on a hard pan way, if when you see with a school girl, you know, yo no tell you say yo no right, that no right. And at the time, you know, no really mentally, physically, you know, prepare for the world. You know what I mean? Like every time I talk to Deli the other day, I'm share a video with him. I'm say, brother, look how dash the Manning Cup. No, man, I must say, oh, boy, I didn't even know. Cause I remember the game we even lose to ideal in semi-final. When you say, come like, that's for me asking the coach, say, yo, if we need head on the time, because like, when you see things before it even happen. Remember when you, Aliman and Karomi said, gentlemen, Spanish Town we are going to play. We win 2 games. Spanish Town win 2 games. And the game I go play a Spanish Town prison over. They said to us, say, gentlemen, them I go kick on you, them I go box you when them I lose. All the composure.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everything we want to tell we, it come true. Like, nah lie, bro. Like, coach, me nah lie, wanna remember me. Remember wanna just like how me remember my wife. Like everything she tell me, she go do it, she go do it. And my wife remind me of you Aliman and Karumi and all I want serious thing, coach. Like
Because
everything.
the thing is now we understudy our opponents, you know.
Yeah,
Really study them, you know. All them don't even know so I study them, you know, study them, you know. And that's the thing about in the sport, you know. You have to know your opponents and know everybody will play the league. You understand?
yeah,
Everybody will in the competition. You used to study everybody. So when we really meet somebody, you know, just a study who you gonna play against. You just watch everybody and you study everybody and you see how them operate and that's it there. Once in a Manning Cup, you have to study everybody. You have to know every player from everywhere, know everything about him, know everything about him. Know
yeah.
them temperament, know them personality, know how to play against them. You understand? So I just they say it there. Mm.
For real, coach. And like I don't know, man. Like you guys are ahead of your time, man. But Delhi, me I talk to Delhi
Yeah.
this last week. I must say, brother, coach, don't tell you say the man will kick you up and box you for just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Delhi, me can't remember Delhi. Me I say Delhi, you like when we beat Spanish Town, Delhi was the most disappointed. The man just sit down in
Take the
the
red
gym.
card.
Him, him
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
believe him say the first him gym for playing at his stadium.
yeah.
And him end up miss the game. And we end up throw off a game because TS play at right back for the whole
Yeah.
entire season. Delhi and Brian are play over this. So like every ball TS get him play Brian out of the game. Like the combination they down on the right hand side for us
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
so crucial and you know one of the most important game like
Yeah, that was a crippling factor for the team that year when and Delhi couldn't play the semifinals. Yeah. It was. It was. It was. It was.
yeah
Yeah.
definitely coach man. I remember my last year in as coach. Like you guys give me a hard time still no coach I'm last year now. You remember how the last year did pan out for me?
Remind me now. I don't remember.
Last year Bridget and have me all over the place I run down ball up at UA Excelsior we got Dintail me I feel run down ball and all of them thing the Bridget so yeah like never get enough game time in a preseason, but this guy, I don't know what happened, Virgin, but what's his name? Terry? Him play center, him can play center half and thing. Gifted, gifted player.
Tariq.
Terry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you guys was playing Terry over me and stuff.
You know the goal. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tariq.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
remember we are play against Norman Manley. That's how we just say like you guys go watch the other school and all of them stuff there.
Yeah.
And remember, your Aliman say, yo, Rima boy, especially you, yo, Rima boy, yeah, keep telling can give it the you them thing. You know, coach say man go, um, him go, when go scout the Norman Manley team, and
Yeah.
when we realize say them play with a lot of square inside the box and all of these stuff. So, it was good.
Yeah.
From after that, I'm gonna see a bench, you know what I mean? But yeah, coach. But your time at Excelsior now, coach. You many semi-final, many Walker Cup semi-final. You win and coach. You have the head coach. Couple years ago.
Yeah.
Uh,
2018.
2018, you take the team to a Walker Cup final again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but what happened make you didn't win that Walker Cup? You face your, I would say,
Indiscipline players. I mean, I saw what we were doing. I went in the game with a plan, and we saw the changes that were made by the opponents, trying to nullify what we were doing. Yes, and then with that said, we were trying to make the adjustment, and a particular player that was given instructions didn't move. You understand? And it cost us, because then going forward, I would have taken him off. As I wanted to take him off, but when I said to my assistant, hey, may I take him off, because I'm not doing what I want him to do, He must say, no, make him stay cold. Make we try get him to do it. You understand? Because we went in the game playing 2 central defender and a sweeper. We're playing 1 holding midfielder, 3 attacking midfielder, a right winger, a left winger, and a centre forward. That's the approach. Because we're playing against Idle, and we know Idle was playing like 2 centre forwards. Idle playing a 4-4-2, like box midfield. But we realize that Idle like to play the long balls. So they might outplay midfield. So we had 2 centre half to mark their centre forwards. Yeah. And in the second half, Idle saw what was happening, saw how they could have made a move. They made a change, put in an attacking midfielder, push him up into the middle, and ask their centre forwards to play a little wider. So once they pull wide, the space was opening inside the midfield there, in front of our sweeper, and they push up a midfielder in that space. So I said to my midfielder, come back and play a double central to fill up that space, because now there's this gap between our sweeper and the holding midfielder. So ask him to come back into midfield. Yeah. And he didn't want to come back in midfield. At that point, I should have taken him off and put on a midfielder to go stand up inside here. And that is the same play that cost us right there. You understand? But it's one of them things there. And after the game, when we said to him, the assistant coach said to him, you would have showed the game, Look how long the coach tell us to come back in a midfield, because all season he was playing central defense, central midfield. That was the first game we play him attacking. You understand? For the entire season, he was playing defensive midfield. But we had 2 holding midfielders who were capable of playing the position well. So risk it to push him.
Who is that? Is it the tall from
no, man, are you near Rowan Beadle, man?
Beadle.
Beadle. Yeah, man. The best central that Manning Cup seen. 2018, the best defensive midfielder in Manning Cup was Rowan Beadle. The best goal at scoring in Manning Cup 2018, scored by Rowan Beadle.
Over Excelsior?
Yes, against St. Catherine.
When cut inside and binging at the top corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick it from about 30 yards out.
Can remember him, because me and him in a couple problem. I say, bro, you ever hold on the ball like the ball a year one, brother. Pass the ball, brother.
Yeah, so I saw we lose the game still.
But
if he had come back into his position where he has always been playing, you understand? But because he was the captain, he ended up getting a red card too, because he was the captain. You understand? My assistant was saying,
you see, when they move away from something that you know in fact, because once upon a time that take him off. And
that's what I said, because I was working to an assistant at that point. You understand? And the conversations, a coaching decision, you see? But me, shall just override my assistant, the conversation I will have, and just pull him. And it will be a difference, because then they look at the statistics for the game. At the end of the game, 80% ball possession, Excelsior. 22 shots on goal, Excelsior. We had the game We had the game. Just that at that point, we should have made the tactical change in the field. You understand? And start play a box midfield instead of a one only midfield and three attacking midfielders, right, a left and a top link. So at that point, we should have gone back to a more with two double central and fill that gap that was in front of our last defender. You understand? See, because the two forwards start playing a little wider and create that space. You understand? So it's just one of them things that still. It's just one of them things then.
Yeah, coach. I'm sorry you never win the Walker Cup this year because you guys were the better team still.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes still. But at the end of the day, I mean, play 15 games for the entire season, win 12, last 3, got the second leading goal scorer in a Manning Cup, 5 goal scorers for the entire season. I mean, with statistics like that, I mean, the next year it would be a better year still because that year, Meko met that team there. We never really have a team. Yeah, and Meko met that team and the work that we put in brought those results that we could have done that. And then, and another part, it was also some mishaps with the rules of the competition that cost us not to get through to the Manning Cup.
Yeah, that was so strange, bro. Like I remember the rule where you guys stop on the group in the way name there. In the Manning Cup. And you went on and played it. So you guys went on and played
it. No, we didn't top the group. We came second in the group. We could have topped the group. Spanish Town was on top of the group. We and Spanish Town was on same amount of points, but they had a better goal average than us. You understand? They won 9 games, we won 9 games and lost 1. We lost to them and beat them back on the second time. But the last game that we played against St. Mary's College, that game would have brought us to the point where we would have won the zone with a goal average. But the game, St. Mary came to the game with about 9 players. And after 15 minutes, they were under like about 5 or 6. And the goalkeeper went down and the referee just blew it off. So we didn't get the goals. Yeah, so we came second in the zone, man. If that game lasted for 90 minutes, we would have won the game. And a lot of people don't know even the first game of the tournament over Excelsior against Oberlin. That game was a 70-minute game, you know. Because rain fall and the game started late and the referee decided that he's gonna cut the time. In fact, the referee didn't even want to play the game. And so referee make up play the game, man. So him say, all right, 35 minutes are off, 70 minutes. And we gave at halftime was 9. You understand? So a lot of people don't know if it was a 90-minute game, we would have scored more goals. And at halftime, 9, and we took off some of the players and put on some reserves and we scored 4 in the second half. 70-minute game. You understand? So and St. Catherine played Oberlin in 2 90-minute games. You understand? We played them 1 90-minute game and 1 70-minute game. But people don't know these details. You understand? And as I said, the last game that we could have gotten more goals to add to the tally, the game lasted for about 20 minutes. That game didn't even go halftime. It didn't even go halftime. About 20 minutes. And the goalkeeper went down and the coach tell him to stay down and them just blow it off. And we had plan for pile up them goal, you know. I don't say
how would the coach St. Mary at the time? Is that he?
No, I remember his name still.
Yeah. But
so what happened now? We came second in the group and played Camperdown in the Manning Cup next round. In the 89th minute, they got a penalty and scored it. We lost the first game 1-0. Then the second game now, we score and the game ended at 1-0. But no, going into the end of the second game, I did not know that if the game had ended 1-0, it would have been a straight penalty. I never know that was part of the rule. Because we were preparing for the extra time.
Hmm.
You understand? So most of our best penalty kickers was on the bench. If we had known that it was a straight penalty, would have made some changes and put on the penalty.
This penalty kicker.
Yes, the penalty kickers. But we were preparing for extra time. Referee blew off the game, and then while preparing for extra time, referee came over to us and said, him just get a phone call, say, it's straight penalty. I'm like, what?
Issa, may I tell you the truth, brother, like, for so many principal running this organization is a joke, Bridget. Trust me.
Yeah, man.
Joke.
It is a joke. It is a joke. Yeah,
It's a
man.
joke.
The referee blew off the game and preparing for extra time, and then came over to us and said, him just get a phone call. Say, it's straight penalty. When you watch about the game, you hear the commentator going into the end of the game was saying about extra time too.
Hmm.
You understand? And then the commentator say him get a phone call too. Say it all go straight penalties. You understand? So when the referee blow it off, the same person who called the commentator who said it on TV, apparently must call the referee too. So I want to think that still what I mean, not knowing the rules of the competition is nobody's fault. Is that's my fault. Also, you're playing a competition, you're supposed to know the rules of the competition. See? So
But when the Issa, he keep on a change him rule because last morning for me we're going to extra time.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You're still in a competition, you have to know the rules of the competition. So me take the responsibility for that. Because me really should have know the rules of the competition when I play. You understand? But that on my own, me take the stick for that.
But coach, at the time, you say should I know the rule? Is it a case that it were in the book or they just change the rule and spot this?
Me don't know about in the book, you know. Because me search a book there much time and me not see all know me have a book there, you know. Me search a book there much time and me not see that rule in the book, you know.
And spot them and them come out, Issa always do them
Yeah,
thing.
me not see that rule in the book. But them say it's a rule.
Even though them thing with them I do.
In fact, let me tell you something. It in the book, you know. But you see, you wait in the book now. In the book, it have rules of the competition. But then that particular rule is not in the rules section of the book. It's in a section of the book that speaks about some seeding and all other things. So I'm saying if you have a rule, it's supposed to be in the area of the book that says rules of the competition. So when you look in the rules of the competition, you're not seeing it. But then long after everything done, you see somebody pointed out to me in the back of the book, we're talking about the seeding of the teams and how the seeding works and so forth. Then you see it in a little fine part where them talk about straight penalties. But I think that particular rule should be in the area that says rules of competition. So then it shouldn't be in seeding because it's not a seeding rule. It is a rule of competition. You understand? So it at some point at one point I saw it in the back of the book after everything was over. I saw it in the back of the book.
Okay, fair enough. But coach, you have your stint, you get your time at Excelsior. You think you get a fair chance after accomplish a Walker Cup and do well with the Manning Cup team?
I mean, listen, we're talking about a sport that is based on statistics. So at the end of the season, here the stats, you know. Games played, games win, game lost, goal scored, goal against, goal for, right? Points. Yeah. So at the end of that season, games played was 15. Games won 12, games lost 3. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Goal scored, goal against. Yeah. So, with a record like that, all the next season, I mean, there's nowhere in your program for a joke. That's a joke. You understand? Because before that, a long time, them not get a result like that since 2015 or 2000. No, before that. Before that, them not get a result like that. You understand? But I guess one of them reason and them do them thing and you understand? Mm. Draw them card and all kind of things. But I say go.
Coach, me remember a particular player. I'm not gonna call the player still, because a player that, I'm not going to call him name, but I remember when, me always a support the school and come back to the school and thing, and a lot of problem with, you know, you not want to play in practice match. That are the rumors. You want to play more games, you want to play more training session, more time with the boys, and then another time when I come up with Excelsior, I hear that, past play, I tell you, say, this a player have a play, and you say, yo, I mean, this a play, him now go play, and Holy and Nancy and all of them think the coach. So,
No, I'm not so going on. Let me tell you this. One, because like this particular season, me really I watch the competition, see?
mhm,
And even you said it earlier, if Excelsior they play in a summer, then win Manning Cup, What make you say that? Because of the practice games and when you're playing in the summer, the way the team are playing in the summer.
mhm,
And I'm saying to you, a lot of these teams playing too much practice games. You
mhm,
understand? Too much practice games in the preseason. I think, from my perspective, I think more effort must be placed and put in the preparation of the team, not through practice games, because they can't have a coaching moment during a practice game.
mhm,
I think more training sessions must be technical training sessions, tactical sessions, and so because our players need a lot of technical help. You understand?
mhm,
A lot. So the time we have, you're talking about starting training in July and a competition to start in September. That's not enough time to actually correct some of the flaws of some of the players. You understand? Because
mhm,
players have weakness. And you're gonna need time with the players to work on their weaknesses.
mhm,
So my focus was actually trying to develop the players them because we want to play more system football, and I realized that the players were technically weak, tactically weak, they were unfit, physically they were weak. You understand?
mhm,
And you're talking about July for prepare for September. And it just not enough time for you to go and play practice games. Spend time with the players and have more training sessions where we can get them strong, get them fit, teach them the game, teach them what we want them to play. And at that point, wanted to just put a lot of emphasis on those areas. And then maybe the second year, knowing that you have some of these players with you, then you can have a different approach in the second year. But the first year, want to build a foundation for really get the players them sound for play the competition. You
mhm,
understand? And in regards to the particular player, it was basically the training sessions. Because my approach was I'm playing system football and I'm gonna spend the summer to teach what I want them to play. So once you're at training, you will learn. If you're not at the training, you won't know what we are planning to play. So if you're not at training for the entire summer, how are you gonna walk into the team at September and play? It was on the basis of training. My approach was if you don't train, you cannot play. You're not gonna fit in the team if you're not at training. And that was my approach. That's a simple my approach. It has nothing to do. It wasn't personal to the player. It was just about training. And what we were doing, we were playing system football. We were teaching the system throughout the summer. And that was my approach. But people always twist things their way and feel like it's personal. It's not personal. It wasn't personal to the player. It was basically the mere facts of the player not going to be there for the entire summer. I'm like, if he's not going to come to my training session for the entire summer, I'll go play. How is it that we're going to train from July and at September, a man who never did training, one to the players that were training all summer, and then September, man, a man just walk in and you give him a jersey and him going to play. How the other players feel? What are you talking about? I mean, how is he gonna know what we're playing? It's not just throw the jersey and throw a ball, give a man and a man just pass ball and no, that's how it go. The system we play, the system. So it wasn't about the individuals, it was about the system. So any individual could go in the system and play once they are at training. You understand? So that was the approach. So I wasn't playing any practice game because then I was using the time during the preseason to get the team prepared. But they used to playing like 15, 20 practice games for the season. I'm like, preseason, I'm like, you're trying to win the preseason or you're trying to win the league. It doesn't make any sense because even right now, I'm watching the competition. And the teams, a lot of teams are not prepared. Not try to bash nobody, but you can look at them and you see that they're not prepared. Because you're talking about they're playing 3 games in 8 days. They're not prepared. They're not prepared. Some of the teams look lethargic. Some of them just, you see one game, you see them play good today, and then the next 2 games, you wonder, because I'm tired. Them body can't go through so much because them body not prepared. Them body not prepared for play at that level. And the preseason should be focusing on getting the players strong.
Everything.
Yes, getting them strong and fit to play 3 games in 7 days and 8 days. You understand? So that is one of the problems that we see with, me not bash no coach, but it's a reality. Some of the coaches, them lazy. All them want to do is play a practice match. You understand? I look for and play and I play a practice match. No. You can play a good squad match. You can play a squad match because you can start the squad match and say, listen, that and that and that. But you can't start the practice match and have a coaching moment. You understand? And then play too much practice games. And because they played too much practice games before, when I got the team, they had the same approach. Play practice game. I was like, no. Not playing a practice game. At the end of the preseason, we'll play 1 or 2 practice games, but
that's the problem me have, coach. Like if you in charge of the thing, I think the people them just need to just relax because I has never seen other coaching Excelsior and so many dictatorship. Like as a player, it wasn't pleased for me as a past student come back and to me like the respect never there, and they could have tried that with a lot of people, you understand? And I remember all of these strength work, your brother that bring we go to the gym, that go down into the gym 12 o'clock, and then in the morning, in the evening, you have a session running, the stepping of the school and all of them things, mentally, physically, we prepare. You bring we down upon the sea, we run the sands and all of them things there, but like, them not them work here now, coach. Like too much practice game, you know what I mean? And them get accustomed to this bag of practice game and thing. Like coach, but I like to you, like the discipline coming back and watch, like the discipline, like we lost something, bridging. Like see all the youth them go over there and I see all the youth match done and see all man and girl night gym. I see all them thing. Like the thing just get so watered down, like I don't know, man.
Just that everybody have a different approach to the thing, you understand? Because we understand how important it is to keep them focused. That's why you see, me not knock nobody or anything, but that's why you see a lot of the boys' school are win now. single sex school them a win. You understand? Because the youth them can stay more focused. Not trying not the girl them not anything, but some of the girls them the girls are more mature than the boys them. So the girls them
More focus.
no, the girls them, as I said, the girls are more mature than the boys. So the
Mm.
girls are the ones who would push the boys to do things.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, in the education, in the school system, when a girl a look a youth, I look a boy,
True.
the boy have to work with it, cause I guess him no want them say him, you understand him this and him that and so him under pressure.
Yeah.
They talk about a single sex school now. The man, the boy not seen a girl in him class.
Yeah.
You understand? They
A
talk
true.
about a youth in a co-educational school, a youth, nobody don't know him. He play a match today. Him score 2 goals, and the next day everybody in the school know him. So he move from nobody know him to everybody know him till all girl want him and all them thing there. It's a different thing than in a boys' school. Him score 2 goals today, and nobody not see him to take away him Evans. So it's a levels, it's a levels, it's a levels, man. It's a levels, man. It's a levels.
Hey, coach.
It's a levels to the thing, man.
Coach,
It's a
nah, like,
levels.
that's that. Nah, like, that's all I think, Reggie, but I have to come and excel. So, you know, so many a judge is me supposed to go, coach.
Yeah.
Like, my first month, a man cut me a chain a judge. Like, my first day, like, I'm saying, oh my God, like, I can't deal with this, man. But, you know, after Marvin Morgan and Tool and all of them players. You see the year when we win Manning Cup, when we win Coles, Georges win Manning Cup and me should have be the goalkeeper for Georges them that year. But guess what? Me see same thing we just say about girls. First day I go Excelsior coach. All up to today day. I never see so much pretty girl in my life since me that Canada coach. But I say first day I go Excelsior, I say me cannot go back to Georges get you. Just cannot, brother.
Yeah.
Like 2000 nice, bro. Like girl, bridging. Them time them inna the girl, me love girl, brother. Me I tell you
Yeah.
them time they at
Yeah.
15, 14, just a come from the garrison. If you have a girl, you know have a phone. Oh, she forget your number. You have a phone, coach. I swear. Them time the brother we could never see me I got charges, brother. Every time Bertie see me, him say, yo, you should have win Manning Cup with the brother. Like you go win. Me say, yo, man, win calls, man. But like I would never switch my opportunity. My thing and say, yo, mother one got charges. Like coach, she didn't even know what Excelsior mean to my brother. Excelsior means so much to me, Bridget. Like I would definitely, if me if I have the chance to go back to school again, at Excelsior more and go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my school has done so much. But coach, may I ask you a question though, right?
Mm.
Because you know, of sports me do one thing, right? I'm ask coach carry me this still, but him give me. So I hope you know give me upon the answer. Yeah. So at your time at Excelsior, right? Who are the best goalkeeper you see at your time at Excelsior?
Did it from 2008. Best goalkeeper. You mean coaching? You know
Yeah,
my coaching tenure?
yeah.
No one hard still, you know. No one hard. You are you near Ali. You are near Ali.
Partly we
Yeah. Yeah.
we do cricket or
Yeah,
cricket
yeah, yeah. That you there. That
bad.
you there. Yeah, that you there. That you there to some extent. That you there. You understand?
You
That
know
you
what I think?
that you there. What you think?
Caddy. I don't think him get the justice what him supposed to get.
Alright, you heard Kadin. Kadin biggest problem was discipline. You understand? He had a level of indiscipline that made a difference because you want when you tell a youth and give it instructions, him can carry it out. You understand? And you tell him something and him do him own thing and you talk to him about it and him make it seem as if you're not supposed to say nothing to him. Now, from an adult perspective, talking to a child or a youth, you expect when you talk to a youth, him listen. And if you don't want to listen, you are going. Me not gonna deal with it then, you know. Go on over there, so go sit down. And put on a man at the goal. Put a man at the goal who will listen. So a discipline, it wasn't just about your attributes as a goalkeeper in terms of the skill sets. For him and for a lot of decision making by coaches, discipline is also a factor to gain a position on the team. And he was an indisciplined youth, barring his ability. Yeah, him can keep, yes. He was a good goalkeeper.
I'm bad, man. But me think him get a raw deal. But me did understand why.
I indisciplined, man. Indisciplined, man.
Me did rate Artley still, but
do some things.
Me did rate Artley still differently, but Artley that try to take a move on. So me never really one girl named Nooks, brother. Them tell them they in a 9th grade and she in a 11th grade, brother. She usually throw the discus. Throw the arm, the way name. So me never really kind of bad still, Artley bad still. Artley bad. But I think for me a Kadim still. As a young goalkeeper watching on. But he just never play Maninko. That's the thing.
Yeah, because that year had 3 goalkeepers in it.
Pelpa.
Pelpa did it too. Kadin, Pelpa, and Ali. I remember, you know, that man going at goal, you know, and that season, I like goals that score per way, you know. 3 good goalkeeper, you know.
Yeah. Me make 4 as a youngster.
And if the team has a play and the team will win and a goal and a score upon, no change not gonna make.
Yeah.
You not change a winning team.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, not gonna change a winning team based on because goalkeeper deliver. He must keep clean sheet. Son.
Free.
Keep clean sheet. Because I hear them work per goal and score per way. Yeah.
The same year they went to George's beat in a semi-final.
Yeah.
Benji and Nico Brett. Nico Brett and Zeze that play too.
Yeah. Lindell.
A team they bad still now.
Yeah.
A team
we know so that team there going into that game. If you remember, going into that game was playing on a Saturday and the Wednesday. I practice match play over the school with the course team and the Manning Cup team. And the course team beat the Manning Cup team 1-0 in a 45 minutes game. You remember? Karim Bantan.
Bantan, man. I'm telling the ball out still, you know, man.
Bantan at 16, man. Colorado Murray, man, and Nashi and the whole of the man, them, man. On the course team, man. Tears them, man. Problem.
Them could be the coach.
You was in the course team too.
And me a keep, man.
Yeah. I will beat them 1-0.
Beat them 1-0, man. Rookie, Riley at centre back, Tears, you know, the team that you have
the black wing back.
Gente at left back. Yo, that team they're mad. I look on some picture the other day, coach. I mean, I say, oh my God. Like Gente play. Them time the Gente could have really play, you know.
Yeah, man. And Nashi and Miguel, man.
Nashi. Them time Nashi was Nashi.
The pass them, man, from outside midfield, man, to the flank, man.
Rookie too, Rookie. Rookie.
Yeah,
yeah,
Big 12. Big 12 I play forward, man.
Yeah, that team they bad, coach. That team they bad. I think are the best coach team that we have still.
True. That team there. But the
That
year
first
after,
team.
yeah, that team was the best team. The team was the best team. And then the year after the team got better still because then enough of them man they
Still have
still have
the
a year, yeah. Because Tears play a second year that year. The year
Bantan
after.
too.
Bantan, yeah. Further wasn't on that first team, come on the second team. Second year. Second year Further was there.
For real, coach. Yeah. But listen, man, coaches was a great speaking to you. You know,
Yeah.
always remember all of the memories and things. Remember the bowl guys. Usually
Yeah, nutrition man. I just feel that them.
And yeah,
Olga porridge, it's on wheat germ and all them thing there.
you know what the baddest thing I give you still, but better than tell me.
No, I roots I got some man.
Listen, coach, after every game, I Baba Roots, man. Hey, coach, so me tell you, say, yo, I can't say, yo, I love Excelsior, like, when Manning Cup done for me, you know, it's like a problem, you know, like for go home back, you know, because but now I get the food I'm supposed to get to the coach.
3 meals a day.
3 meals a day, Bridging, and you have a tablet, them and thing, brother. That's what I tell you, say, yo, I see the Jamaica team, brother, the man, I'm have some big fry festival. And chicken. So I say them man, how them a go run? Yeah, eat match day, where you go run, brother? Your stomach full already, brother.
Yeah.
You need some steam fish and thing, light thing, brother. You have a cane juice and you know, your vitamin and your malt and after game and your ice cream and your ice bath. I'm gonna say, yo, them man, I think say, well, professional thing, the coach, man. I thought, man.
Nutrition very important, you know. I mean, it's a science, you know. Science. It's very scientific. You understand? And there are certain nutrients and certain food you have to eat. You understand? Based on the workload and based on what you're trying to achieve. You get me? So certain food now give the energy. You understand?
Yeah.
Certain food that got more like get you drunk and drowsy.
Get you lazy by the time 3 o'clock game.
Yeah. So certain food
electric in our food, man. Some of the food them when the man might. Electric.
Electrolyte saying it's like enough people now properly hydrate themselves and them thing. The hydration very important. You understand? So it's a whole heap of different thing. As I say, it's preparation and you have to prepare the team. And each player is different within that same collective of the team because some persons you might do have to tell them, say them have to hydrate themselves. When you have some people where you have to actually pay attention to, say them hydrate themselves. You understand? So it's a whole heap of different thing. Hands-on approach and management of the players them bring the results. You understand? And most of all, the greatest thing of really inspire the players, them have them believing in themselves. I always say it. Once you can get the youths them to believe in themselves, half of your work done as a coach. You understand? So you have to can inspire youths and help them to build them confident and have them make them have confidence in themselves. So them can go out there and do it. And then it will work that way there. You understand? But if you trample on their confidence, you're running a big risk there. You understand? Yeah, so I just decide there.
But coach, why as you do so well at Excelsior, why you didn't pick up a other school or try to further coaching?
Because guess I know, to be honest, football in Jamaica is not paying my bills. I really music, cause remember me a DJ, you understand? And me always a travel, me always all over the world I play. You understand? So when at Excelsior, I was like between July and December, I'm gonna put a pause on my music career. You understand? As a professional DJ, if you're not tour, you know, make no money. You understand? And
Yeah.
my thing was I was always on some tour somewhere. Most dates I have outside of Jamaica. And I wasn't taking any dates. You understand? So I made a sacrifice and a commitment to try and give back to my alma mater, which is Excelsior. You understand? So make a sacrifice. So between end of December and June is when I really do music. And then July, put a pause on music, and then say, I give back. So that was my time and my earnings, because then what Excelsior was paying me, I spend more than that every day over there. You understand? They always say to me, say, yo, you spend so much money over here. Why? Remember, it's a paid job, you know. Like, the youth say, me, I do it for me. I help the youth them. You understand? So I made that sacrifice. So after leaving, after them draw the card for me, I just go out easy and go play some music. Return to what really put on my pot. You understand? Because then I go find a team for go coach for do try beat Excelsior. That's ego. I have family for feed. I'm a married man. I have wife and children. I have to make sure say I provide for my family. And football in Jamaica, coaching at the high school level, ain't providing. That's a harsh reality. It is a reality. You understand? You more 9 out of 10 times you're gonna spend more than what you're being paid. You understand? So to make a decision, it's more like a financial decision and go and go play some music. You understand? Yeah, because what I can earn in a one night playing the music, you earn that in a month coaching. You understand? So that's a joke. And then it's a hands-on approach. Hands-on approach, man. Where you have to be there every day from a certain time until a certain time and make sure it's running properly. So the time where you spend to get those results, you understand? You spend that much time doing music, way, 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 way better off. So it was a financial decision of mine. That's why I'm gonna run, go try to find a next team for coach, because then it was just giving back to my alma mater. You understand? But they don't know my support. Some of us going about my business. I mean, I thank them in a few years still, because it really made me take up my music thing more serious than before. So in a few years, I shake off them and thank them and I say, yeah, man, I'm glad someone they fight me out. Because I'm in a different place right now. You understand? But I still watch the league and still watch them. And my sister, them really not make no progress. Them like, yeah, they win your zone and everything, but you're not really playing. Football not play. Even a while ago, I watch the National League match. Yo, the football a wild, man, something. The ball game wildfire. The pace, the tempo is there, but there's no composure. The man them wild. The football a wild man football. Poof, 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 poof. I run like mad ants. No composure in the game fire. I can't watch the game, you know. I can't watch too much of the game because
idiot.
no, it's wasting my time watching it, because for me, it is entertainment for me. And if that not entertaining to me. The only reason why I'm watching the game a while ago, second half watching it, 2-1, no, say, all right. So for instance, we can have a conversation about it. But me not really just like plug myself in front of TV for watch it. Yeah, no, sir. I waste my time.
Whenever you usually watch it, and when me talk about it, people say, yo, me I bash it. But like, I play the Premier League when I leave high school, and it's haven't improved. Just it haven't improved, and it's just a reality.
The game look ugly, man. That's why we can't attract international players and sponsors for the league, because the players them not improve. The players them not improve them game. Them you know the preseason nas, you know. Yo, all right, me some man me live on the Suns. I mean I tell us that preseason we can count how much ball I'm see on the Suns. The man them not doing work. Them not doing work on them own for really improve them game to a world class level. Remember, you know, Ryan. Remember, you know, we have world class runners, you know, who top the world, you know, run against everybody in the world, you know. Remember, all right, I could stop talking about running. Remember, you know, Ryan, if you go a Negril Point, you know, seeing and travel from Negril Point to Moran Point, you know, and everywhere you stop and buy food, you know, Jamaican food, you know, the food tastes good. Even a little corner shop, what make? Every chef in a Jamaica learn how to cook. Yeah? Learn, I like pass down from them grandmother to them mother. Some of them go to school, but everybody can cook. So Jamaica food nice. Yeah? Because the knowledge has been passed down and everybody use the same type of seasoning. Everybody cook the same thing. And it just tastes good everywhere you go. The food just tastes good. You have a 1 and 2 place you might go where the food not tastes good, but 90% of the time, everywhere you go in Jamaica, you get good tasting food. And people overseas talk about it. Jamaican food is nice. And it's not the one spot them go. Them go everywhere in Jamaica. And them can go back a foreign and say the food tastes good. Why? Because the chefs have educated themselves and cook the food properly. But the same thing goes for coaches. Coaches are the ones who are building the players. You understand? And with building the players, the coaches have to educate themselves too as to how best them can build the players them. You understand? And some of the players them if do better too. Because even I'm look upon it now. When the pandemic started, I was in England, you know, and the whole place locked down, you know. And then when they announced that yeah, you can go out and exercise at daytime, there's this park that is close to where I live in London. Yeah, that's where my wife and my children are, in London. And when I went to the park, I see players, 15, 16-year-old, have their own equipment, doing their own training sessions. No adult, no coaches. You see like 3 or 4 of them together. A big play field, 2 goals, big park in England. And everywhere you go, you find you have these different parks that are football oriented. Surface are great. And you see players on their own doing their own training session. In Jamaica, we can count how much 16-year-old youth have a diskette for himself or have a ball for himself. There's a total different environment. You understand? So I said that to say this. The coaches need to get advanced. The players then need to take it serious and do their work on their own so that we can have a brand of good quality playing football. Because it not look good, it not entertaining. From where I'm watching it from, it's entertainment for me. And it's not looking entertaining to me. So I don't watch it. You understand? It look ugly. But when I watch track and field, it is entertaining to me. You understand? Whether we're winning or we're losing. You understand? Come watch entertainment, watch track and field at all levels. Even at the high school level. You see quality. You see the athletes put in the work and you see them get results. And the coaches are putting in the work and I get results. You understand? So the same for football. We need the coaches in Jamaica. We need more coaching courses to be done in Jamaica. It's not all the coaches in Jamaica can afford to go overseas and educate themselves. You understand? But the reality is the Football Federation needs to have more coaching courses in Jamaica. They have some only coaching courses sometime and I whisper it to them friend.
True.
And I'm gonna see on TV say coaching course are going, you know, so coaching course are going. So the whole of them friend them qualified certain qualifications and them not good. When I don't talk, them not good. Not for them to qualify, them not good. Them don't know nothing. That's the paper alone them have. Them can't get the team prepared. I know I'm not response to nobody. I'm not afraid of them neither. Not for them not good, Ryan.
True.
Now I don't talk, them know themselves too. Them nah coach a youth, them nah build a youth. Them a coach, I not see the development of the individuals.
Nah, improve the player them.
Nah, the players them nah improve. Nah improve. Me I watch a game a while ago, and me I look on somebody and I say, "Oh, me know right there from." I say, "Oh yeah, me know." But them game no live. Yeah, remember which school you used to play for you, but your game no look no better. After how much years now? 4 years now, me not see you. Your game no look no different. What have you done within 4 years? How your game no look no improved? You understand? So the football in Jamaica need a hands-on approach from facilities to coaches, everything, every form of development needed for the football to go forward. Every form of development needed. You understand? Referees them need for upgrade too. Them need to educate the referee them to the point where them learn everything and know the game. You understand? And them need for the players them need to take it serious too. Need to take it serious and do them do diligent work and work on themselves, improve them game.
Tell them that every day, but show them all amount of thing and say if you're a ball, you don't have none of this. Or if you say you're a ball, you don't have none of this for the local work.
And the community need, and the community too, because guess now, Jamaica need football fans and not spectators.
Man, them lazy virgin.
We have too much spectators in Jamaica. We need football fans who, regardless of what go on, them are cheer on the people them. You understand? And when they go overseas, watch you them a play football. You know, you man a cuss them on the field. You nobody a cuss them. No care what you them do. Them say, oh, come on, Mike, yeah, come on, Mike, and them a cheer the man. No, you not go on the field for making a mistake. And you, hey boy, you understand? So we
different culture, brother.
Different culture, but at the same game, or one game, at the same game. And if we do something for years and it not improve with game, we have to change the way we go about doing things. We have to be more supportive now. That's why you see when you go watch all the prep school game, nobody got a boy, I cuss them, you know. All the parents them will chop you up. You have to encourage you them. Yeah, man. You want to watch some good football? Go watch a prep school league right now. Go watch a prep school youth them right now. This is it. Youth are trying to play football at that level there. You know, weight gone from this one, but right now, joke. I go on everything else above that. You want to see good quality football, you to try to play some ball and try and see them and make some pass. Because one of the main things where the problem I'm seeing with the game a while ago, you know. Man, them can't pass the ball.
Yeah, final pass, poor. Them take too much touch on the ball.
Passing in general, the passing is poor.
Running off the ball, creating space for your teammate, none of that. Slow. 1-on-1. Even when you chop the man 5 times, you still a try to chop the man again. When you don't pass the man again. You understand? So, say it, I'm a review coach, but I'm glad you see it, because when them say it, my bad mind baller, me know me, you know. So, I'm glad for know our coach come and see it and attack it as it when me always attack. When me talk, them say my bad mind baller, because true baller, drive BMW and me a walk and I don't know nothing about football and so I'm good to see someone who know about the game and attack. They always say I criticize to wash, but the reality, bro, the man him lazy coach. I send a man tell him say go run the Suns. Alright, him just get a contract overseas. Right? Do an interview with him and I say, Bala, you know what I do to get you up speed when you go up on the grass? You feel like you run like you wonder where you are, them wonder away for jugs at the and just go at the Suns every day. Morning, evening, get your cone, get your ball, you run and thing. You know the man tell me, coach? Man tell me say him now have a car. So I say, brother, take the JUTC, go to airport road now. Him I say, yo, baller, me not do that. I say, baller, where wrong with that? Take the JUTC. Him taxi man now. So I say, brother, oh, yeah, go overseas now. Yeah, go back to America. Yeah, run over boys. So not now go help your brother go do the sons, brother. You know the sons do for you. It build up a calf, it build up a muscle. So when you go on the grass, bro, you just move like nobody in the day in front of you. Brother, like the man them lazy and the man them eat too much box food, coach. Man them nah eat good, brother. The man them nah balance, the man them nah go skip, the man them nah go do nothing, brother. The man them nah have no balance, brother. The man them weak, bro.
You know one of the crippling factor right now to Jamaican footballer them.
Yeah.
Better can't tell me.
What the crippling thing for Jamaican footballer.
Yeah. No, for the man them
Yeah,
drink too much
YouTube.
alcohol, man.
Yeah.
Alcohol, fireman. Alcohol. Jamaicans have become alcoholics, virgin.
Yeah.
Man, them
But I
drink too
tell
much
you, say them most of them can only use them stronger foot.
Nah, man, them fire. The man them drink too much alcohol, fire.
Bleach too much, man. Too much
Them
party,
out
man.
a party, stand up and them a drink alcohol, fire. And them have training tomorrow. Fire that can't work. Some of the man them smoke too. That can't work, fire. It can't work. You're not gonna know with that. No way you're not go with that. You have to go reach somewhere and then you start do that. But that not care gonna way. You understand? That not care gonna way. Because one of the side effects of alcohol is giant pains. You understand? You have to know these things. And you're under the influence of alcohol for play football. That don't make no sense. You're supposed to free from them thing there. Not why having a drink after the season done, or one drink or whatever as a big man. But if you get up religiously, you go play a match and you drink a special, then you go a match. Joke that.
Man, say if him not drink a special, him can't move, brother.
A
So.
joke that. That a joke. He might tell himself that. But he might trick himself. Cause rubbish that he might tell himself. You understand? You know, say, you know, if people understand all the body work, your body use stored energy for the things for you. Stored energy. That means say you can hungry and go play. Because of the food you eat from 2 days ago, the energy, your body break it down and turn it into energy and store the energy. And then you use the stored energy for do whatever you want to do. So there's some percentage of what you're going to eat right now, your body are going to use instantly. But what your body is using is the energy from 2 days ago that has been stored.
You know,
So if you understand that, then going into the match right now, you ain't need to drink no special. The special are going to cripple what you could have done. You in your mind, you feel like say give you a vibes, but another vibes there. The vibes you need is what you put in a training and come to the match and know say, yo, all right, at the moment this. And you say, yeah, at the moment this. What me I train for. That are the vibes. You need nothing, you need for smoke, you need nothing at all to get no vibes.
People always ask me work out at morning time. And people always say, yo, we ain't eat nothing. Like, me not eat, like, my eating habit done from about 6 o'clock. From about before 2 o'clock. So me eat lunch at 12, eat a good breakfast. So, you know, say, in the night when I come home, probably drink a one little smoothie and thing, but me not eat no whole heap of food, like, you know. Straight, what me I put in my body, me know what me I put in my body. So morning time when somebody see me get up and them see you like nothing, you just come nothing. Me not hungry. Me not hungry until about 2, 1 o'clock again. You know what I mean? Because when I eat the junk food with them I eat. You understand? Like coach, right now, I'm fitter than enough of them ballers who play National League. If me for go back to Jamaica, I can right now National League team. All me gonna need a little bit of sharpness with the ball. But when it come on to fitness, running, skipping, like these things them to understand, like skipping it 1 foot, skipping it 2 foot, you know, run the stage and all of them things there. your core, you see your core coach, you say if your core not strong as a player, it don't make no sense. Everything.
Them can't strong. Your back now go strong.
You hear me do an interview with Shamar, and Shamar say, like, the boy them a Russia say, yo, Shamar, yo, you're just big, but you don't have no whole heap of muscle. I'm ask Shamar, why a key thing, man say, yo, Ryan, for play at the highest level, your core have a strong, and the man say most of the Jamaican player them core weak.
Yeah, man.
Remember when Shamar usual got on it. So before him get the break for play for Jamaica, every morning the man that on it up on the stands. The man that do the gym work, come back in the evening, go for him lunch over him granny, sleep, wake up back, run gone, it got the gym, come back a boy stone at 5 o'clock for chain. I may tell you, the man that run from on it, I come the man, tap and shot, soak. Man say, yo, my just a start. Them man, you tell them to go to look work, like a man live next door to Anik Yard and him just a walk over. Chief 15. Bro, Anik have a nice gym. The man them now look on the Anik ball of them. When Jerome wait a coach, Anik and when me I play for Anik, brother. You think you can't talk about going at the gym. You have to go in at that for Jerome wait. Yeah? Jerome ever seen in that, no kill you big. Them ball here, them look on the ball of them I play for Anik now. Man name Phoebe, brother. Look on the one named Hustler. You should be more over, brother. Man name too much box food, brother. And you see, when me do them thing, I may criticize them. Them I think, yo, me not like them. I'm not this. I'm not. But bro, I play like me so happy. I play at Excelsior. None of them Morning Cup are them Premier League team, and I eat like how we eat. How we eat the right and proper nutrition and train 3 times a day and sleep well. AC where I sleep, you know, nice. Get up a morning time I go run. Like, well, professionally, they man in a run like Excelsior. I'm not ask you, I tell you. The structure, what time we eat, what time we have lunch, what time we go to bed. Like, I've been in the situation and I know. So when I see Anthony Grant play for Jamaica, I see the man have 7 fried dumpling in the morning I play. And Euros. And I say to the people, them say, what is? When we look on them table rice, I say, yo, like, what about the fruits them? What about the fruits them in the on the table and all of them things? What the fruits them there? Where I go get that energy? But when me talk these things, people, oh yeah man, I make up things forget views, man. Yeah man, when I stay there. Cause me I telling you how it go, I don't know how listen to me. Brother, we not go nowhere. Our ball of them I eat 1 bag of rice and peas and chicken. You full up, brother. You can't run when you go up and feel. Well, I think we always start the game slow. When I tell the people them say what we eat, we start out the game slow. We're dead. We're dead, coach, man. Man, them need to go work on themselves, brother, and the ball of them. I'm tell the man them go run the state. I say, King, right now, you suppose you calf them. When you look on a youth are playing in England, 17, when you look on the man, calf and the man must as a centre back. You go up Mikel Antonio and probably lick you down and broke your jawbone by rest him shoulder. You know, see, me that them see Mikel Antonio. Look, me tell the man them say, the joker play them, take a look at Leon Bailey body. Take a look at Shaman Nichols body. Take a look at Mikel Antonio body. Just take a look. You think them man they big, them man they cut and strong. Them man ain't not lift no weights, brother. The man them afraid of weights, coach. Man them afraid of weights. So you gonna last a 9-month season. 9 months you gonna run for. Eh? What you think our player them are consistent? And it have a gym. No tell me, I don't know about no other team, but and it have a gym. Over them usual workout, coach. Man, they weak, man. Man, they weak, brother. I tell King, every day I press, brother, going to the gym, brother. King, Fiend body cannot manage a cheese saying incessant, coach. It a go break down.
Yeah.
It a go break down and at this level the man want go. If you change King diet right now, when they put him in England, I'm at 20 now. If you change him diet, him probably dead. Because him body can't, him body there resist it.
Yeah.
Them ball on the 2 week, brother, and go in the gym, brother, when man talk, and I think man want to eat, you know. Better more on the better, brother. Come on, building the thing, brother. And learn the thing I may tell you. But who knows? But anyway, coach, really appreciate you coming now. I'm going to sleep. You know, normally them time, you see, I go my bed early. I go my bed 10 o'clock every night. That's the
Yeah,
method.
man.
You have to discipline. Every night I go my bed
True.
10. Wake up certain hours. Sir, I never play ball right now. Easy 40,000 of them I get on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I never really take them things this serious still. Guy a bed on time. See him back your energy. But anyway, coach, I really appreciate you coming to come and share
Yeah,
your
man.
story. Really do
Give,
appreciate it, sir. I want to tell
give
you big man, enough love and respect and big up for all of the great knowledge you give to me. You know, it well worth it, Bridget. You know what I mean? Trust me, it's well worth it, man. Really appreciate where me I come from, you know what I mean? Like, nice college me go, Excelsior High School, you know what I mean? Learn everything, not only for play football, but to be a man and stand up on
yeah.
it. Like,
True.
Coach always I say, you know, on the balls, brother, man up, man up. Yo, coach, man, I tell you, man, the greatest gift, man, every day, I say, to carry me and you, like, every day, man up. Think I say I go manage to go on the road, go up on the road, brother. You know what I mean? So you appreciate all of that you guys give to me. Pagan, big up yourself, coach. Boris Johnson in here from it start. Him there in here from it
Mr.
start.
Boris there.
Yeah, man, from it
I'm
end.
on big up Boris, man, every time, man. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Patrick,
man.
Patrick Olney, big up yourself, brother. No love and respect. He's a pass Excelsior. Pagan, coach know him in the track and field, man. Coach carry me there from the start to the end. Coach carry me,
Mm.
I say, I talk about the big batty guy. Special edition, big up yourself, brother. No love and respect, brother. Appreciate entertainment, big up yourself, brother. No love and respect, man. Gully side, big up yourself, brother. No love, respect. Fresh God, big up on yourself. People, only know it go. You know what I mean? Supposed to have Jamaican top striker playing at the MLS, Ryan Johnson. And can look out for Baby Gardner. Think of sometime early next week. I tied down the date of the 8 people, so you can look out for that one day. All right?
Yeah, man. So,
Yes, coach. Your last saying, coach.
just want appeal to Jamaica Football Federation. No, them not hear me still, but I send out the sound out there. You understand?
Yeah.
One time I used to say party shop, but party a big business, I know. I'm more like the windscreen wiper business. The man, you know, stop at the stoplight and
Yeah.
man, them want to wipe off your windscreen. I'm more this, so. It there, yeah. Them a do them thing, but you know, organize to the levels where it can develop football in Jamaica. You understand? It have to be a holistic approach. You understand? Saying some of us want to encourage them to do something for the coaches and the football in Jamaica. It's not all coaches can go overseas, go educate themselves about it. You understand? We need more coaching courses in Jamaica. We need JFF to have them own syllabus and stop invite people to teach some courses in Jamaica. People them come with their material, teach a course, and then go with them material. We need Jamaica Football Federation to develop a structure, you understand, a system of play, and we try and teach it to every coach and try and get it to a levels where the football in Jamaica develops straight across the board because the coaches are more informed. The coaches have a different approach. They learn something what they never learned before, and they are more improved to be able to teach the players them and produce players at a world class level. You understand? We need to export more players out of Jamaica. Brazil export 800 ball per year out of Brazil. How much ball Jamaica export per year? You understand?
You export to nearly 12 players last year.
12. We need to develop the infrastructure in Jamaica too. The playing surface them. You understand? We can try improve the game and the man them play upon stone and buckle. Now gonna work. You understand? The surface them have to improve. So we need a structure where corporate Jamaica can invest into it. You understand? And develop football in a holistic approach. From a player's perspective, the referee, the coach, infrastructure, everything in Jamaica needs to get to the level there. If we never have Chevron in Jamaica, we wouldn't have a Usain Bolt. You understand? Same surface where I'm going to race pan overseas, same surface in race pan in Jamaica. We need facilities, infrastructure, need development in Jamaica for us to go forward as a football nation per se. You understand? We need to have fan base and not spectators in Jamaica. Everybody in Jamaica watching the match from a vantage point. What people understand now, when you're in the stands and you see the game from a vantage point, why you feel say the coach on the sideline is seeing the same thing that you're seeing? The coach is not seeing it. You're watching it from a vantage point, so you're seeing the game in a different way from the coach who is standing on the sideline. So stop bash the coach too. You understand? I better you say something to the coach, and some of the coaches need to have somebody in a vantage point to watch the game while them can talk to them and tell them what is happening. Because a two different view from the sideline and from the vantage point in the stands. Seeing? So it's a whole heap of thing. We need Jamaica football way behind here, man. Right? You know. All right, that's why I see me, you know, I go and play some music, you know, for you. Go and play some music, man. And go and watch track and field. Because I'm a track and field fan, you know. But I'm not a football fan, you know. I coach football. But I'm not a fan of football. Enough people might not understand that. You understand? But I'm not a fan of football. I'm a play music. I'm not a fan of no artist. I play music. I play good music. So the music, once the music is a good song, I play it. But me is a track and feel fan, a fanatic. You understand? There's a difference. Yes. So with that said, give thanks.
Yeah, man, as a musician, what do you think about the band of the music? Some of the
yeah, man, some of the music don't make no sense, you know. The reality, you know, here we go on. Them not gonna like come, you're gonna say neither about this, you know. If you want to hear certain music, have the music to your own personal self. I don't feel certain music for play on the radio. Because, all right, say for instance now, my daughter and son school. And they go to the school in the mornings, them have a devotion, them set up the speakers and them play the radio in the speakers until school start, yeah? Till the devotion start. Just imagine them play the radio in the school. 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 5-year-old, and not hear all of them song there. On the radio. That's not right. That's not right. So if your choice of listening music is that kind of music there, go download the music and listen to and play it in your space. But I don't believe that for play on radio. So if a certain things you support and I promote, I don't feel safe for promote on radio. You understand? I don't feel safe for play on radio. So the band have certain song on radio a long time, them late. And then you have to remember to say a lot of the music now really bust on radio like one time, a social media. You understand? So if you want to on social media, they on social media. If other music they are do, you let it go on social media. Who want to watch it, and who want to listen it. But no feel say radio, if you play a certain song. I reality that. If you want to play it in a dance, you go play it in a dance. You
Yeah.
understand? So they're not doing nothing wrong.
Hmm.
So music forget ban. There's a ears for it, you know. Because some people want to hear that kind of music there, you know.
Yeah.
But if you go in your space, it's not supposed to just in the public space, so and you don't have no choice. If you turn on your radio, you just jump out in your face. So no.
All right,
No?
fair enough. So what do you think about they said musician influence a lot of the crime or go and the violence. You believe in that one too?
Yeah, man. Music, movie, everything influence. Everything have an influence. Everything. You understand? And we must take the responsibility there too. The music does influence the people. Yeah, it
But
does.
stats not show you that like how much though.
Listen, man. As I said, the music and also movies. You understand?
Most
So
you now watch a movie right now, brother.
yeah, man, we are some man. I was in the lockdown, man. The amount of show the man them watch. People watch off everything on Netflix, man. Yeah, talk about, man.
Hey,
Netflix book. What do you, man? Everything on Netflix get watch off, man. Everything.
yeah. You know that person I wonder for the goalkeeper original keeper Excelsior named Palmer.
Omar Palma.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Palmer, Shappy Palmer.
Palma.
Shappy Palmer. Big up yourself, Palmer. For you. Big up yourself still. Yeah, that I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But I just
Shappy
said them, man.
Yeah, man.
Palma a good youth, man.
Yeah, I'm a boy still, man. All you
Mm.
show respect, man. All
Yeah,
you
man. So I just said the Ryan. Big
yeah.
man thing.
Yeah, man, coach. Hopefully we can have you back going forward and have a discussion of better the football in Jamaica. Definitely, I go request you back on the show.
Yeah, man. Well, give thanks still for the invite.
Yeah, man. Enough respect, coach, man.
All right, maximum
Anyway,
respect.
people, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video on the way out, please. Very important. Share your thought down in the comment section if you're watching back on the replay. And big up to some of the past students them were calling in and stuff. Just look at my phone and see the missed call. I never really see people. So my apology, people. Sambo, big up yourself. Big up yourself, brother. I saw you were calling me and thing. Never see it late, alright? Big up yourself, Sambo. But anyway, people, big up on yourself. Enough love and respect. Coach, appreciate you coming in, alright? Peace.
All right. Yeah.
Reggae Boyz fans, don't forget to check out the merchandise. Follow the movements. Support the movements. Purchase the merchandise. Reggae Boyz Nation. We have the hat. We have the cups. Check it out. We have a lot of different merchandise in the store. Show your boy Ryan LFC some love and support. Buy the merchandise. Let me know. What do you guys think about the merchandise? Would you guys purchase one of the merchandise? I would really appreciate it. It help the channel grow, and it help the channel put back some money in the channel to buy equipment. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Peace.